It'll be an honor. You know, hopefully I get to take advantage of the opportunity, in the next couple of years and stuff like that. But, it'll be a blessing. I talked to a lot of teams. Like yesterday, I talked to the Jets, Commanders, the Falcons, and the Seahawks. But I had 12 meetings on my first night, so that was a whole bunch of teams. So. I talked to the Houston Texans my first night, but it was a good experience. Talking to them and stuff like that. I have a lot of guys on that team that I know, so it'll be really cool. The meeting with the Falcons was great, but I got a good conversation with the coaches and stuff like that. We got to know each other more personally and stuff like that. So it was a good experience overall. I mean, honestly, probably just like the culture. They have a real good foundation. They have Coach George Smith that's there. They still have Coach Roger Harris that's there as well. So, I feel like the foundation, like the structure of the program, it kind of makes a lot of great players. South Florida football is different. The culture is nothing like it. So, I feel like it's like its own little melting pot of like different talents, different type of styles of football and stuff like that. But it's all one. So. I didn't get a chance to talk to the Dolphins, but it'll definitely be fire, to play, down the street from where I stay. So it'll definitely be cool. So like the weight journey in Alabama was crazy. Coming in, I was 260 pounds, but that was a COVID-19 260 pounds. So I fluctuated. Played at my freshman year at 240, my sophomore year at 245, and my junior year at 255. But probably the best weight I had was probably my junior year. Probably my athletic ability, my explosiveness, and just my versatility, being able to play off the ball, and being able to play on the ball as well. So it's just many things that make me into the player that I am today. Yeah. I played on the URBO circuit, so I played for Nike Team Florida, and then later on I transitioned to play for Knight Riders. I played with Scotty Barnes, so that's a very big name, to play with. He's, probably just being on like a very high talented basketball team, and I got an opportunity to go to Colorado Springs for the USA minicamp. So just being around a lot of talented guys and stuff like that, it kind of like set my head on like what I wanted to be and like how talented you have to be to get where you want to be in life. So, I didn't get a chance to meet with the Raiders yet. I don't think so. Honestly, like every single day, well, first of all, we're close off the field, so we really just had a lot of fun, but we learned off each other and stuff like that. Everybody, all three of us are different in our own type of way, so we kind of just took bits and pieces from each other and just kind of molded into the game that we have now and stuff like that. But overall, we just had fun, so yeah. I'm just playing football. That's just how I play. So I don't intend to be dirty or nothing like that in my hits. I just play between the whistles, and I just play 100%. Nah, I don't think so. It kind of hurt a lot of people's heart, because a lot of people think that you can coach college football forever. So, but you really can't. But I feel like he opened up a lot of opportunities. Touched a lot of hearts, and touched a lot of minds as well. Of the players that he's coached. So. You said what? Probably having the self-discipline that I have now. And, I feel like self-discipline builds a lot of character. And with self-discipline, you can go a long way in life. Stuff from my freshman year to my junior year kind of changed a little. But I wasn't surprised. He's been doing it since before I was born. So, I kind of understood it, where he was coming from and stuff like that. So, if it was his time to go, it was his time to go. He brought a lot of juice and swagger, I'll say that. So, you know, T-Rob, he is actually like my uncle. So, like, you know, yeah, like through marriage. But we from the same place and stuff like that. So, you know, just being around him, you know, he held everybody accountable, make sure everybody was playing to their highest standard every single day in practice, and that transitions to the games. Yeah, I feel like every school that T-Rod been at, you know, he's impacted in a very good way. First you build routines, and then once you build a routine and a schedule, you know, that carries on to like how you go about life and stuff like that. So, you know, I took a lot of things from college, self-discipline wise. You know, it kind of just makes you a man off the field as well. So. I mean, obviously the main difference between the next level and the college level is the talent level, of course. But, you know, you just always have to have that confidence stuff. You always got to put the work in every single day, you know, because you're a professional at the end of the day. Like, this is your job. So, you know, I feel like that's something that's very important. The Chicago Bears, they have a very their defense is really, from what I was seeing, their defense is based around their pass rushes and stuff like that. And so, like, you know, being a pass rusher on that team, you know, you get a lot of freedom and stuff like that, and you get a lot of opportunities to make a lot of plays. So, I don't really know too much about it. So, the only person I was really familiar with was probably Eddie Jackson, because he's a Bama alum. But yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's probably the best way I can move at, for real, for real. And, you know, I felt kind of powerful and stuff like that. And, like, you know, compared to the 225 my freshman year by the end of the season, you know, and the 255 I had my junior season, you know, I could tell the difference for sure in the strength, the power, and the explosiveness and stuff like that. But, you know, it felt good playing that 255 my junior year. So I feel like that could open up a lot of versatility and whatever defense, whatever type of scheme I'm in. So, yeah, just as fast, even faster in my opinion. So, yeah. Yeah, so I came in at two, like I was a mid enrollee, so I came in May, but I was post pandemic though, so you know I had the little gut, a little chubby face and stuff like that. So I was 260 coming in, and then I lost all that. They call it baby fat at Alabama, so I was 240 by the season, and then I finished by like the national championship. I was 225. So. You got to give credit to the receivers for sure. So Amari Cooper, C. Rid, Calvin Ridley, Pat Surtain for sure, Eddie Jackson, and who was that? And probably I'll say Josh Jobe in my opinion. So yeah. Oh, I don't like to say it's one specific person, but I watch a lot of people. And, like, you know, just takes a lot of bits and pieces of, like, how they play and kind of mold it into my own way. So, like, guys like Daniel Hunter, Khalil Mack, Nick Bosa, Trey Hendrickson, and a lot of the dudes from the Dolphins, too, like Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips, and Van Ginkel. So, you know, it's a bunch of guys that I watch and try to model my game after.